Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out, or give them a call, 641-622-2191.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
The Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney presents the Faster Horses with opening act Neva Alden in concert Friday, July 18th at the Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney. The Faster Horses are your one-stop shop for both kinds of music, country and western. If you like high-energy 90s style country music, you're gonna love the Faster Horses. And Neva Alden is one of the best up-and-comers on the Iowa country music scene. And don't forget about the third annual Fair Kickoff Cook-Off on Saturday, July 12th. It'll be here before you know it. The concert at the Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney on Friday, July 18th. Style Me Crazy is a boutique store at 115 South Main in New Sharon. Boutique hours are Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Get fast, free shipping on orders of $150 plus, and they've got hundreds of styles to choose from, plus beauty items, accessories, shoes, and more. Go to StyleMeApparel.com for more information and to see all that they have to offer at Style Me Crazy. Follow Style Me Crazy Boutique on social media, or stop in person at 115 South Main in New Sharon. The Watch Your Fire and Rescue Soup Supper is Saturday, January 18th from 5 to 7 p.m. The menu is chili, potato, and Wisconsin cheese soup with desserts. Delivery is available within Watch Your city limits. Call 641-660-2239 or 641-224-5250 to place your order. It's the Watch Your Fire and Rescue Soup Supper this Saturday from 5 to 7.
And here's your host, Steve Shedler.
And good morning to ya. Hey-ho, hey-ho, ho, ho, ho. It's Monday, January 13th. Good morning to you. Doing the morning wake up here on Steve Shetler Media. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Let's thank some of our sponsors. We do thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor. Of course, they make savings simple. Savings are made simple, in fact, at shopbrothersmarket.com. Download the Brothers Market app, digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals. It's a smart way to shop. Get the app, check out the website, Brothers Market in Sigourney. Hey, we thank Oski Dental. They bring us our studios, and you can schedule your appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster. 641-673-4845, accepting new patients, filing your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta Dental provider located at 902 South 17th Street, Oskaloosa. Oski Dental Studios and the Brothers Market Morning Wake Up here on Steve Shetler Media. Let's get her going with our forecast, sponsored by the Garden Gate at 105 South Jefferson in Sigourney. And, Cindy can hook you up with fresh floral arrangements, jewelry, home decor, sympathy gifts. They got something for everyone. Proudly serving Keokuk County and the surrounding area for 27 years. Sunshine today and a high around 20. It's cold out this morning. I took the dogs out. A little bit of a breeze this morning. And, yeah, when it's cold and breezy, it's a cold combination. Sunshine, high of 20. Could feel wind chills about 5 below for today. Tonight, there is a slight 20% chance of some snow after midnight. Increasing clouds, a low of 4. And wind chills. In case you could hear really well, you were hearing the cat Poopy making some noises in the background. All right, 20% chance of some snow after midnight tonight, a low of 4. Wind chills at about 10 below tonight. Yeah, burr. Sunshine for tomorrow, a high of 15. Clear tomorrow night, cold again, a low of 5. And then sunshine on Wednesday, a high of 27. Right now, humidity at 76%. Winds are west at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Barometer at 30.25. Dew point at 1. And according to the National Weather Service equipment right here in the Oskey Dental Studios, we do have 7 degrees here in big old Sigourney, Iowa on this Monday morning. So a chilly start to our day. Wind chills feeling about 6 below right now here in Sigourney. Your weather is sponsored by the Garden Gate in Sigourney. Let's take a look at our This or That. Goes up at 6 a.m. each weekday morning on Steve Shetler Media Facebook. This or That, would you prefer the book or the movie? Again, this brought to us by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty in Sigourney. If a movie comes from a book, which way do you prefer to take it in? By reading the book or by watching the movie? That's what we're getting to. This or that. I like to read books. I like to watch movies. I like it when the movies actually follow the book. That is rare because, movies have to, cut stuff out and rearrange things and get to the point of certain things. And that books, books you can take your time. You can really dive in deep and get more details in there. So I don't know. I like either one. But I'm going to read a book. If it's in book form, I'm going to read the book. And then we'll see if the movie can hold up to the book, I guess. That's where I'm going with this. Our question of the day goes up at noon each weekday on Steve Shetler Media Facebook. It's brought to us by Amy's Salon House and Spa, 202 North Main, Sigourney. What is the best breed of dog? I'm torn. On this. We've got kind of a couple of Heartland Humane Society kind of mixed breeds with Hank and Stella. Stella is a little what they would call a Morkie mix, a Yorkie mix. I love Stella. We got Hank. He's kind of a miniature pinscher Chihuahua mix. I love Hank. And then we've got Daisy the Lab, which of course, labs, golden retrievers, they're really nice breeds of dogs. But I don't know. I'll leave this one up to you. I'm undecided. Best breeds of dogs. I mean, if you're talking pure breeds, yeah, that's one thing. But dogs in general, I love dogs. I love doing the weekly pet down at the Heartland Humane Society. Let's take a peek at our tournament. Yeah, we're back into tournament mode. It's sponsored by a brand new sponsor, Savage Energy, which just took over the Wanderlust location on the north side of the square in Sigourney. They're going to be opening soon at 109 East Washington in Sigourney. They're sponsoring our For the Fun of It tournament, which we're going to crown the top country star of 2024, sponsored by Savage Energy. And right now, our first matchup with live voting going on right now is Cody Johnson versus Nate Smith. And by the way, that's 108 East Washington in Sigourney for Savage Energy. I think I said 109 because the print was kind of small on my screen. I apologize. 108 East Washington in Sigourney for Savage Energy. Cody Johnson versus Nate Smith. I mean, Cody kind of turning into the it guy in country music, it seems like. So Nate had a great 2024, though. So you can't go wrong on your voting for this one. Cody Johnson versus Nate Smith. Thumbs up for Cody or heart for Nate in the voting. Get your votes in till 6 p.m. on that matchup. After that, we're going to Lainey Wilson versus Shabuzi. Yo. Lainey versus Sha. Or Boozy, as his friends like to call him. I don't know. So those are your matches. Got some heavy hitters in the tournament, obviously. Chris Stapleton, Jelly Roll, Morgan Wallen, Kane Brown, Post Malone. This is a weird tournament. Post Malone, Zach Bryan, Dan Shea, Luke Combs. Yeah, all the big current names, Megan Maroney, are in this tournament. So we'll see who comes out on top, starting with Cody and Nate in our current matchup. Votes go until 6 p.m. What else do we got? Let's take a look at what's coming up this week here on Steve Shetler Media. Basketball-wise, busy. We are at North Mahaska tonight. Josh Clubb, of course, doing the play-by-play. I'll be hanging around with the camera and keeping the score updated. North Mahaska versus the Baxter Bolts coming up tonight. We'll go live shortly before 6 for the live video stream. North Mahaska basketball tonight. Tomorrow, we'll be at Pekin versus Waco tomorrow night. Thursday, Pekin versus Fairfield. Friday, Sigourney versus HLVTC. So lots of basketball, lots of area teams on Steve Shetler Media this week. And on that Wednesday night, between that Tuesday and Thursday Pekin basketball games, Wednesday night I'll be doing the Sigourney City Council meetings. So my wife is not going to see much of me this week at nighttime. So I don't know if she's happy or sad or if she's going to get caught up on some Netflix shows that she wants to watch. But Stacy will not be seeing much of me. Josh Clubb's wife won't be seeing much of him this week either. So busy basketball schedule this week on Steve Shetler Media. Coming up on Friday, let's bring up the picture of my guest Friday. This Friday at Barnwired in Sigourney for the Iowa Music Showcase. His name is Empty Smith. Yes, he goes by the name Empty. Opposite of full, in case you're wondering what I'm talking. Yeah, Empty. Empty Smith is our guest for the Iowa Music Showcase. Empty will be hanging out live at Barnwired in Sigourney this Friday, 11:30 to noon. If you missed this past Friday, Joel Baker for our Iowa Music Showcase, that was a fun interview. I tell you what, Barnwired was packed. It was a full house at Barnwired for Joel Baker. We had a great interview, got some great music out of Joel. Expecting the same this Friday with Empty Smith. It's Friday, 11:30 to noon. Be there live and in person. Eat some lunch, get some coffee, get some drinks, hang out, have fun. Enjoy the show live and in person. You can watch it, of course, on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook, YouTube. You can listen to it after the fact in podcast form. Same with this show. We're recording this as we do this video live on Facebook and YouTube, and we'll put it up in podcast form if you want to listen to it later on. So Empty Smith, our guest this Friday at Barnwired. Saturday, we'll be back at Barnwired in Sigourney for the sports section. We're talking area sports, athletes, and coaches. So tune in. This past Saturday morning, we had North Mahaska boys basketball, and we had EBF girls basketball, that number one ranked, I believe, Class 2A basketball team from the EBF girls. So if you missed that show, again, it's hanging out on my Facebook and YouTube pages. You can check it out in podcast form if you want to listen to it. So, lots of good stuff going on here on Steve Shetler Media. Did I miss anything? Yes, we didn't do our community calendar yet. Coming up on the community calendar, it's sponsored by Enchanted Events. Enchanted Events, a great place to host your event, whatever you got going on. It could be a wedding, a graduation, a reunion, whatever. Enchanted Events just south of Sigourney. Book it there, and they're going to get you hooked up. They've got a great event. Enchanted Events got Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys coming up in April for a live concert. That is going to be a good time. All right. Also, they've got on the calendar, Enchanted Events has a kids painting event. Crafts, and if your kids like to paint, send them to Enchanted Events on February 8th starts at 2 p.m. So check that out at Enchanted Events, their website, and get more information there. Also, on the calendar, the Sigourney Library's freezer meal menu is out for this month, at the end of this month. The last day to register would be this Friday, so we'll get in on that. They have a bunch of good stuff. Oh, a bunch of cheese. Cheesy stuff. Plus a Pepsi pot roast and meatball taquitos. This is a good menu right here. I might have to get Stacy to check this out. That's at the Sigourney Public Library with the freezer meal menu for this month. And then also on the calendar, keep in mind Essence of Life Hospice, one of the advertisers here on Steve Shetler Media. Patient care volunteers are always needed for Essence of Life Hospice. They provide services in Iowa, Lynn, Johnson, Benton, Washington, Tama, and Keokuk counties. So Essence of Life Hospice, great services that they provide. So yeah, keep that in mind if you want to volunteer for that. Let's jump into our birthdays. Happy birthday. Birthdays brought to us by Hometown Real Estate. Nikki Leathers, your realtor. Hometown-re.com, celebrity and hometown birthdays. On the hometown side, we've got Zach Wise with a birthday today. Now, Zach helped us out for Pekin football back in the fall. He was our color commentary guy. Zach Wise with his, I believe he's 21 today. So, Zach, go crazy, my friend. Zach Wise with a birthday. We've got Will Schwab. Will. He would be my, second cousin? Will with a birthday today. Will, happy birthday to you. And my Aunt Kathy LeClaire. I don't know if Kathy is watching this morning, if she's up and at 'em early on this Monday, but happy birthday to you, Aunt Kathy. Kathy with a birthday today. Celebrity birthdays for today. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, 64 years old, from Seinfeld, has a birthday. Trace Adkins, the country singer, with a birthday today. Patrick Dempsey. What show was he in? Grey's Anatomy, I think. Patrick Dempsey, 59. Orlando Bloom from Lord of the Rings, one of my favorite movie series, 48 years old. William Hung, famous for making a fool of himself on American Idol, 42 years old. Actor Liam Hemsworth is 35. And then actress Natalia, is that how you say it? Natalia Dyer is 30. I think she's from Stranger Things. Those are your birthdays. Celebrity and hometown birthdays brought to us by Hometown Real Estate. Okay. Hey, here we go. We're rocking and rolling on this Monday, January 13th. Hope you're off to a good start. Our morning wake-up brought to us by Brothers Market in Sigourney from the Oski Dental Studios. On this date in history, let's see, what happens on this date in history? 1854, the accordion was patented. I can't make a good accordion noise. The accordion patented by Anthony Foss back in 1854. It was on this date in 1966. Batman made its TV debut. Adam West, Burt Ward as Batman and Robin, 1966, debuted on ABC television. On this date in 1979, YMCA, the actual YMCA, filed a lawsuit against the Village People for using that in the YMCA song back in 1979. I don't know how that turned out, but the suit was filed 1979. Today on the National Day calendar, it's Korean American Day. It's National Sticker Day. It's Stephen Foster Memorial Day. It's National Peach Melba Day. I don't know what Melba is. Must be some sort of dessert or something. It's National Rubber Ducky, You're the One. You make my bath time lots of fun. It's National Clean Off Your Desk Day. If I cleaned off my desk, I would let stuff go flying. So those are your days. Hey, Zach Wise, the birthday boy, joining us in the comments. Happy birthday, Zach. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Before we get into things you need to know, let's go ahead and take a break and hear from some of our sponsors, including Brothers Market. Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out, or give them a call, 641-622-2191.
Iowa Petite Pearl from Tassel Ridge Winery is a complex dry red wine. The first impression is a lightly acidic entry, transitioning to dark fruit and a long, pleasing finish. It was made from Petite Pearl grapes, which were grown in our Mahaska County vineyards. It's a versatile wine that will pair with grilled meat or pasta with a tomato-based sauce. Iowa Petite Pearl is currently available at Tassel Ridge Winery and a few of our retailers in Iowa.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
We'd love to sell you a vehicle of your choosing. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to find it for you. If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP, is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. Winter in the Midwest can definitely be unpredictable. Whether it's a frozen or broken water pipe, fire emergency, or a surprise mold, ServPro of Ottumwa, Oskaloosa, and Grinnell Pella has you covered with trained professionals ready 24/7, 365 days a year to make your emergency like it never even happened. Visit servpro.com, Ottumwa, Oskaloosa, or call us at 641-682-0782. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more, plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. Hey, thanks to our sponsors here on Steve Shetler Media, including our headliner on the Morning Wake Up, Brothers Market in Sigourney, and also Oski Dental for sponsoring our Oski Dental Studios. A good morning to you guys. Thanks for tuning in to the Morning Wake Up on this Monday, January 13th. Here in Southeast Iowa right now, we do have 7 degrees. Thanks for joining us on this live video on Facebook and YouTube. Maybe after the fact, if you're listening to this in podcast form. Appreciate that. If you want to share this video, if you want to share this podcast with your friends on social media, Go right ahead. Let's go ahead and jump into some things you need to know. Some things you need to know. Mel Gibson says that his plans are to shoot the sequel to The Passion of the Christ, Resurrection, coming up next year. Now, being early in the year, does that mean 2025 or 2026? I don't know. But fingers crossed. Passion of the Christ, it was a pretty intense movie. But obviously, the sequel would be a little bit happier, I would think. So we'll see. Looking forward to that, though, from Mel Gibson. We go from that to this. A Wisconsin woman who, at the age of 12, stabbed her 6th grade classmate nearly to death to please the online horror character Slender Man. Gonna be released from the psychiatric hospital at the age of 19. That's kind of scary. So if you remember those Slender Man things that happened here, 7 years ago now, that one of those girls is going to get released. Netflix, Meghan Markle has delayed her Netflix debut of With Love, Meghan amid the Los Angeles wildfires. So look for that to debut at a later date. How about the New England Patriots in the NFL? They have hired Mike Vrabel, their 16th head coach in the franchise's history. We've got somebody in the comments that thinks that they need to put a link to a fake broadcast. So we're just going to block them right now. Stupid. How about Macy's? Macy's says they're going to be closing 66 of their stores that aren't doing so great. So several Macy's stores are going to be hitting the road, as are some Kohl's stores. Kohl's says that they plan to close 27 of their underperforming stores by April of this year. So Kohl's and Macy's. How about Sam Moore, half of the duo Sam and Dave, who had hits like Soul Man and Hold On, I'm Coming, died over the weekend at the age of 89. That was due to complications from a surgery. Sam Moore of Sam and Dave passing away. 2024, did you know 2024 was declared the hottest year in recorded history? 2024. Yankees fans, let's go to Major League Baseball. 2 Yankees fans who grabbed Mookie Betts' glove and arm as he tried to make a catch during Game 4 of the World Series have been banned from all Major League Baseball stadiums, quote, indefinitely, unquote. So those 2 guys not going to be seeing any baseball in person anytime soon. Alec Baldwin is suing prosecutors and investigators from the dismissed Rust manslaughter case in New Mexico. So let me get this straight. The guy, Alec Baldwin, who shot and killed somebody, is suing the prosecutors and investigators. That doesn't seem quite right. I mean, he got away with murder. Anyway. Edwin Castro of California, he won the historic $2.04 billion Powerball jackpot back in November of 2022. Now, he had taken some of that money to buy a beautiful ocean view place in Malibu. Unfortunately for him, this week, it burned to the ground. So, as a lot of houses have done out in California. Now, speaking of which, celebrities in California who have lost their homes to the fires include Adam Brody, Anna Faris, Mel Gibson, Billy Crystal, Mandy Moore, Ricky Lake, Spencer Pratt, Heidi Montag, Paris Hilton, among those celebrities losing houses in California. Sesame Street. Let's go to some lighter news here. The 55th season of Sesame Street debuts on the Max streaming service this Thursday. Elmo tells us that this year will focus on lessons in emotional well-being. Look for celebrities like Chris Stapleton, Renee Rapp, Noah Kahan, and others to visit Sesame Street this year, 55th season of Sesame Street. Interesting to note that all the living presidents and their wives attended Jimmy Carter's funeral last Thursday, except Michelle Obama. Now, no reason was given for Michelle Obama missing the Jimmy Carter funeral, but she wasn't there. for whatever reason. Good news, unemployment dipping to 4.1% in December. That is thanks to the economy adding about 256,000 jobs in December. Of course, those are probably a lot of seasonal part-time things, but we'll see how things go in January with unemployment. A new study claims that 25%, 1/4 of freshwater animals are currently threatened with extinction. 25%. And then back to the NFL today. We've, obviously the NFL season playoffs are just getting going. But some of the schedule out for next year, that has Cleveland, Jacksonville, and the Jets all playing home games in London next year. Is the NFL going to expand into Europe? What do you think? They keep going over there. They've been doing games there for a while now, but 3 games scheduled for London next year. That is your things you need to know. Let's go to the impossible. Today's impossible question. Impossible question. 19% of people say this is the most annoying sound. I mean, I can make some pretty annoying sounds. But this, according to 19% of people, this is the most annoying sound. What are we talking about? Think about that. Let's go to the comments on Facebook this morning. Bubby, good morning to you. Dan, Patrick, Sandy, Tamra, Sherry, Dixie, Amber, Jolene coming to us from Minnesota this morning. Let's see here. Anthony, got Nancy. Yeah, Zach was in the comments for a while there. And then Jan, also in the comments. Good morning to all of you. Thanks for joining me this morning on the Morning Wake Up from the Oski Dental Studios, sponsored by Brothers Market in Sigourney. 19% of people say this is the most annoying sound. What are we talking about? Clearing your throat. Is clearing your throat really that annoying? I guess maybe if you constantly do it. Clearing your throat. Annoying to 19% of us. Let's get weird.
That is weird.
In the weird, let's go to Minnesota. A Minnesota nuclear plant issuing an alert about 5 unidentified drones. They were spotted near its premises, near a nuclear plant in Minnesota. Of course, this comes along with the drone concerns out in New Jersey that have sparked a lot of anxiety and conspiracy theories. The Prairie Island nuclear plant reporting sightings of multiple drones, with local authorities confirming 2 actively hovering near the facility and the lock and dam number 3. What are the drones doing near the nuclear plant? It seems that nobody is doing anything about these drones, which is weird. Let's go to India, where elephants are attacking. During a renowned festival in India, a decorated elephant startled worshippers by suddenly attacking a man, grabbing him with its trunk, and violently tossing him around. The incident unfolded during a procession where elephants adorned in ornate decorations march rhythmically to ceremonial drum beats. Now, evidently, this elephant just wasn't having it, and he thought he would body slam the guy nearest to him. So this doesn't really give an update on whether the person survived the attack or not. But I can't imagine that getting body slammed by an elephant would feel all that good. Let's go to Brazil. A Brazilian family faced a devastating tragedy after consuming rice contaminated with a pesticide during a meal, resulting in the deaths of a mother, her 2 young kids, and her brother. The incident unfolded when the family reheated the rice initially prepared the previous day, unaware of the contamination. The mother passed away days after her 1-year-old son and 3-year-old daughter, while her brother succumbed en route to the hospital. So, wow. A lot of a family in Brazil. Rice. A pesticide in rice. Let's go to Virginia. A nurse at the Virginia hospital. This is just horrible. This is disgusting, in fact. A nurse at a Virginia hospital faces serious charges after video footage allegedly captured her breaking the leg of a 5-month-old boy, a baby boy, in the neonatal intensive care unit with further injuries, including fractured ribs and another broken leg. Authorities claim the nurse applied pressure and bent the infant's legs in a distressing act captured by what they call angel cameras. The nurse, now charged with malicious wounding and felony child abuse, is under investigation for potentially harming 7 infants in her care. I tell you what, they can take her to the jail and snap her leg and let her feel the pain. So, eye for an eye. Do it. Florida. A tragic incident in Florida has led to a lawsuit after a 17-year-old high school student died from a severe allergic reaction to baklava served in a class. Unaware that the dessert contained nuts, the student asked school staff if it was nut-free and was mistakenly assured that it was safe. Shortly after eating it, the student began showing symptoms of an allergic reaction, but was allowed to leave campus instead of being taken to the school nurse. Attempting to self-treat with Benadryl at a local pharmacy, she later died, fell into a coma, and passed away days later. So that was in Florida. In Missouri, a dramatic moment unfolded in Kansas City when a 19-year-old driver jumped from her moving car after losing control on a patch of black ice. The car, unable to stop despite pressing the brakes, slid toward a busy intersection. Panicking but checking her mirrors to ensure that no vehicles were behind her, the driver unlocked the door and leaped out, leaving the car to veer into a grassy embankment. I don't know if jumping from your car is the best thing to do for anybody involved in that situation, but despite soreness from the fall, the driver expressed gratitude for the community's support, but advised others not to follow her actions in similar situations. That is your weird news. Let's go to the files of law and disorder. Several stories in disorder today. It's a weird day today. A 15-year-old boy has been charged with premeditated murder after allegedly stabbing his ex-girlfriend over 120 times. Following their breakup, the boy reportedly went to the victim's home armed with a knife and surgical gloves. While he claimed the murder was unplanned, good Lord, he tried to reconcile before he turned on her. Investigators uncovered incriminating evidence. His internet search history showed searches for latex powderless gloves, bloodstains, killing with a screwdriver, and how to clean a knife blade with cologne. So this guy, hopefully they throw the book at him. Florida. A Florida couple executed a weird shoplifting scheme at a Family Dollar in Mulberry, Florida, distracting employees with an outrageous act while stealing nearly $500 worth of goods. According to the sheriff's office, again, this is in Florida, the incident occurred when the woman intentionally defecated on the floor of the store to divert attention, allowing her accomplice to load a cart with items like laundry and cleaning supplies and exit without paying. So she took a dump on the floor of the store. The other person that was with her loaded up the cart and then went out the door. People were distracted with the woman doing the number 2. Oh, and then finally, out in California, a homeless man carrying a flamethrower or propane tank was stopped by residents in Los Angeles as California battles a series of devastating wildfires that, of course, have claimed lives and scorched tens of thousands of acres and taken people's homes. Let's see here. The Los Angeles Police Department confirming another arson-related arrest, reinforcing concerns that criminal acts may be exasperating the crisis. So idiots are starting more fires to keep this going. Just take them and this nurse that's breaking babies' legs and this guy that stabbed his girlfriend 120 times and just throw them in the fire. Just get rid of them. That's a controversial take, by the way. I don't condone that. Let's go to the duh. I mean, this is all duh, but you know.
Duh.
Back to Florida. They have a bunch of stupidity happening in Florida on today's morning wake up. A Florida Hooters waitress was caught on body cam footage attempting to flirt her way out of a DUI arrest, calling the officer "Daddy" and lifting her sweatshirt despite being informed that she was being recorded. The incident began when a 911 caller reported her erratic driving, including hitting curbs, stopping at green lights, before finding her appearing to be sleeping in her car. When police arrived, the woman woke up, struck the patrol car, and exhibited lethargic behavior. Tests revealed her blood alcohol level was 0.318 over 4 times the legal limit. She was, despite, flirting, she was arrested and charged, highlighting the dangers of impaired driving. So she gets the duh.
Duh.
Oh, we'll wrap this up today with top box office. Who went to see the movies this weekend? If you did, Den of Thieves 2 was your number one movie, bringing in $15.5 million at the box office. Mufasa, Lion King, was number 2 with $13.2 million. Sonic the Hedgehog was your number 3 movie with $11 million. After that, the horror movie, I can't pronounce it, Nosferatu, $6.8 million. Your number 5 movie, Moana, $6.5 million. Wicked at number 6. Complete Unknown, Baby Girl, Game Changer, Last Showgirl. Your top 10 money-making movies. Let's get a look at our forecast before we get out of here for today. Brought to us by the Garden Gate. Sunshine, but cold. A high of 20. West winds gusting up to 20 miles per hour. Wind chills about 5 below at times today. So chilly here in southeast Iowa today. Let's take a look at our video schedule up on the wall. We've got In Remembrance Of coming up at 8 a.m. We've got Successful Farming at 5:30. We've got Real Talk with myself and Pastor Aaron Fleming at 6:30. We've got Pro Wrestling, card subject to change. Talking to Iowa pro wrestler Justin Decent coming up at 7 p.m. And, of course, we'll go live at shortly before 6 for North Mahaska basketball. North Mahaska taking on Baxter tonight. Again, Josh Clubb and I will have the game tonight shortly before 6. Tip-off at 6 for North Mahaska versus Baxter. Okay, I believe that does it for today. You guys have a safe Monday. Stay warm. And otherwise, we'll be back here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. to do the next morning wake-up on Steve Shuttler Media.